about times it's outside school and before school. The way to think about it is that when kids go to school from this side of town or that side of town, in their backpack, they carry things about where they're coming from. So the kids from this side of town, in their backpack, they have their summer trips to Paris, and they have their early reading that their mom did for them or their dad, and they have their mentors, and all those things are good for them and good for the other people in their school. And when these kids go to school, they're going to school, their backpacks are the gang violence in their neighborhood, and their substance abuse in their home, and the turmoil in their homes. And these kids didn't do anything to merit the stuff that's in their backpack, and these kids didn't do anything to deserve the stuff that's in their backpack. But when they get to school, especially because all these kids are going to school with other kids with similar backpacks, similarly over there, the schools, well, I don't want to say there's nothing we can do in schools, because I especially think we should spend money on schools, but we should spend money not equalizing spending on these two schools, but spending a lot more over here. Because the teachers and administrators in these schools are having to make up not just for the same kind of stuff that's going on over there, they're having to be social workers, basically. And I basically think that Americans have a bad habit of discovering some problem or creating some problem and then turning to schools and saying, you fix it, please. And then when it doesn't get fixed, we say, well, that's what you expect of schools. That's not true here. And I'm not trying to take away from the point that we need to spend more on schools. I'm just trying to say where this problem came from is not just spending. It came from a lot of other things outside schools. I apologize for using that question to make a point I wanted to make. You want to come back?
It wasn't just about money. It's just focus and mindset on it being a problem for everybody.
I absolutely agree with that. Completely agree with that. Here, yes.